We're continuing on solving equations for Math 104 Gateway question number 43 out of the poll 34 to 43, which contains radicals in them. And the first step is isolate a radical, and to isolate a radical here, I'm going to pick the first one here, and subtract the other one from both sides to take it to the other side. And that would give me square root of m plus 7 is equal to 6 minus square root of m minus 5. Now the next step is to get rid of the radical that we isolated by squaring both sides. First side is easy to do because it's just and they're canceling out, they're inverse of each other, square root and squaring a value, and I get m plus 7 is equal to, second side, two terms to power 2, I have to use a binomial expansion. So it would be the first one to power 2, which is 36, minus 2 times the first one times the second one, which is minus 12, square root of m minus 5. And then the second one to power 2, which is going to be plus m minus 5. Now let's simplify this. I can cancel out m from both sides because there is one m here and one m over there. I want to take this value to the other side so I can set equal to 0. And so what we get out of that is 0 equal to, in which 36 minus 5 minus 7 is 24. So 24 minus 12 square root of m minus 5 is what's remaining. Now the next step is to isolate the second radical. So we repeat until we get rid of all the radicals. How do we do that? By taking this one to the other side. So now I'm getting 12 square root of m minus 5 is equal to 24. What I notice is that this radical has 12 multiplied by it, and that one is divisible by 12. So I'm dividing both sides by 12 to get square root of m minus 5 is equal to 2. Again, after isolating the second radical, I want to raise to power 2 again. And we get m minus 5 is equal to 4, which is coming out to m is equal to 9. Now the next step is to plug it back in here because again it's a radical equation, an equation with radicals, and therefore we want to check the answers. So I'm going to erase the board. Now we're continuing with checking the answer that we found, which was m equal to 9, and plugging it back into here to see if it's working. So square root of m plus 7, square root of m minus 5, and is it equal to 6 or not? And I'm plugging in 9 and 9. This one is going to be square root of 16, which is 4, and this one is going to be square root of 4, which is 2. They add up to 6, and therefore these two are equal. And it checks out, and therefore m equal to 9 is an answer that you can enter into your gateway.